This is Jordan Cornford, Unit 25.3, Promotional Plan. Development of promotional adjectives. Promotional plans need to have objectives set. Any plan needs objectives. Without objectives, you do not know what you are aiming at. And if you don't know what you're aiming at for people who are helping you, you will not know what they're aiming for either. They also will not know when they have achieved it, so they won't know when to move on, and if that is the case, they will be wasting their time. When setting a target or objective, you should use SMART targets. SMART targets are specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Using SMART targets helps everyone understand what they are doing and how long they have to do it. Some examples of these could be setting sample sizes, selecting a target market, and selecting a price range. Assess promotional opportunities. Assessing promotional opportunities is a big part of your promotion plan, as this is where you are going to promote your business and gain customers and attention. This attention can be the public, which then leads to them telling their family and friends, and it also could attract radio stations or the TV. If you attract these types of people, it is invaluable advertisement for your business. This is why it is important to choose wisely about what events you go to. When choosing promotional opportunities like going to events and having a stand in a shop mall, you should always make sure you have backup or reserve, as if some of the original places wish to attend as a promotional opportunity for your business. Do not cooperate with your business. Do not cooperate with you. You'll be left without any promotional opportunities, which will then lead to you not promoting your business, which then leads to no one knowing about it. And if no one knows about it, it is impossible to have customers. Another good way to gain promotional opportunities is networking and using family or friends' contact. If you use network or family contact, it is a great way for you to be able to promote your business. And if you didn't know certain people, as you didn't know, it can be expensive to promote your business or could be hard to promote it. Using family or friends is a great way to access promotional opportunities for your business than other businesses will be able to do or afford, as they do not have the right contacts. Resources and policies. For a plan to work and be successful, they need to have resources and policies. Resources can be things such as the internet or people. Policies can be rules, guidelines that people follow who are putting the plan into action. For a promotional plan to work and my plan to work, I will need people such as researchers and team leaders, finance, for example, budget for conducting market research, or a budget to produce advertisement, and mostly important, we'll need equipment. An example of this, access to computers or the internet, as without this, your promotion plan will be virtually impossible to put into place. The last thing you will need is a venue. For example, a venue where you can advertise and promote your business. My venue, for example, is going to be my local gym. Also, for a promotion plan to work, you will need policies. Policies are rules or guidelines which you and your workers should follow to put through the promotion plan into place. Some examples of overspends. Some example of policies you can put into place are put in policy to make sure that no one overspends, ignore instructions, or go off of a tangent, as if any of these happen, it could make your promotion plan fail, which will then make your business fail. A good way to enforce these policies is to hold regular team meetings and make sure everyone is on the same page and sticking to these policies. And if they aren't, it's about getting them back on track and sticking to the policies. Characteristics of target market. When setting up a big company, or when a big company expands, they usually have promotion teams. The promotion team is in charge of all the promotions that a company does. When a big company does this, their promotion team keeps an eye on what their target market is, so that if their target market preference change, the company know about it so they can change it. But as I am a small business, I am a sole trader and I don't have any promotion team, so I have to keep my eye on my target market myself and regularly do my market research to ensure my target market are not changing their preferences. If there is a change, it is important to notice it fast and then change your plans If there is a change, it is important to notice it fast, as then changes to your plan can be made quickly so less time is wasted carrying on developing a product the target market don't want anymore. For example, if my target market no longer wants fitness classes, it is pointless for me wasting time doing something that the plans aren't flexible, as things are never set in stone. For example, in my business, during the winter, less clients will want outdoor sessions as it is cold and wet, so they would want to do fitness session outdoors. Part of my target market is football players, so a few weeks before their pre-season, I should make sure I promote pre-season sessions to help encourage football players to take part in my sessions. Availability for promotional methods. Promotional methods can be hard to come by and can hold you back from launching your new business or even new product. Limitations which may affect the promotion of new product/business need to be looked at and made aware of. For example, a limitation can be no airtime on the radio or even no space in the local newspaper. But as I am a new small business which deals with athletes and local mums, I don't need to advertise big. I can just use posters and leaflets to promote my business and services. So luckily there is no restrictions for my business. Some small businesses may not have the skills or money to be able to create promotional material like a newspaper ad or a TV. But luckily, as I only really need leaflets and posters, and as I have the skills and budget to be able to create and afford leaflets and posters, I can go ahead and do it. New and small businesses would not be able to afford to have professional printed leaflets, so they need to figure out ways to do it. Luckily, my business can afford, as promoting my business is the biggest priority as it's such a competitive target market. To help guide you through the stage, you can use once again SMART targets to help you. Formulate the promotion plan. At this stage of formulating the promotion plan, it should be the final plan. The final plan should be nearly formulated and nearly ready to be put in place. At this stage, you should make sure that everything is written down, either in a manual or a computer, to make sure it isn't lost if anyone, including yourself, forgets any stage of the plan, so you can check the manual to make sure that you are doing it right, or even if you have forgotten parts of the plan. Writing it down means that if you do forget, you can have one quick look to jog your memory and carry on. As I am a sole trader, it means that I only have to rely on myself, and that if I do forget something, then it is probably gone forever if it is not written down, and this is why it is the key to make sure everything is written down, especially as it's the late stage of promotion plan. It is key to ensure that everything is not lost or forgotten and all done properly. Writing it down also makes sure you are following it and not straying away from it. To make sure you have included everything in your plan, you should create a checklist. This checklist should include details of the market, its customers, trend, and typical pricing. Another part you should include is the methods you are going to use for your research, analysis, and marketing. Another part you should make sure you're going to carry out in your market research. Link in this should be an implementation section. This stage shows how activities and tasks will be carried out, by who and when they will do it. The reasons why I should write it all out is the fact that it will make evaluating my promotion plan a lot easier, as it is all written out clearly, and if it is done electronically, it means it is easier to include internal companies into your promotion plan, for example, using internal companies to create market material. Also, writing it out means you can easily change prices and training. Coordinate and control promotion activities. At this stage, hopefully only small changes need to be made to my business and promotional plan. To help you identify these changes that may need to be made, you should refer to your written plan, which you should have completed in the formulation of the promotion plan stage. This way it will be easier to modify the plan and/or the business. Also, referring back to your plan can help you overcome things which you did not expect to happen, which get in your way to prevent your plan happening, and you can also check it for things that you expect to happen. so you can plan it for all the run so it runs smoother.